Alrighty, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. I close this, minimize this. Yeah, I can just log out. I can minimize this. I can close this. Alright, put this here. Put that there. Work on this. Alright. Let me just get the there we go. So Jonas told me I have to do something in my Twitch dashboard. So we'll keep an eye out on it for whenever that does happen. I have no idea. Oh. Alright, so I'll keep an eye out on my Twitch dashboard because that's what Jonas told me to do. No idea what I'm supposed to do, but I guess he'll let me know in Discord games. Pause collaborations on your channel. I don't know how we do a stream together thing. Discovery engagement, unique payout, community, follower list content, no monetization settings. I have no idea what this is. Yeah. We are just waiting. We got about 12 minutes before it starts. There we go. Ba, ba, ba. Oh. Alright, accept. Sure. How does this work? Get started. Okay. Use my microphone, use my Yeti Nano. Okay. So now what do I do? Just make sure to mute my audio. Yeah, I have your audio muted, I think. I'm not too sure. I can only hear Pokemon music right now. Am I doing this right? No, that's my phone. My webcam is... Can't select your camera. Set a virtual camera. Oh, I'm using Streamlabs. Sorry if you can hear me typing. I'm just asking Jodas some questions. I'm not too sure what I'm doing. I guess I'll just wait on his reply. I'm not too sure. Okay. What do I use to open this? Do I have a key or a knife? I got a knife here. Should be able to. I'm on zip on in. Okay. So I'm just gonna keep the stream going. I think we're just gonna use my perspective for the draft, the gameplay and stuff. So. I have my orange ready for spectator delay, so I can have something to eat. I got my fresh waters. Alright. Won't be too long. We got about 7 minutes before we get things started here. Don't have any of the JCfanclub players in the lobby yet, but it shouldn't be too long. We're gonna have a fun best of 5. It is Fearless, exclamation point Fearless in the chat if you are a new viewer, or if you already know how Eternal's Esports work and you just need a little bit of a refresher. So this is what we call soft Fearless. So essentially champions can be played by both teams once each, and then they'll be fully disabled. But you'll see in my overlay for the apex.gg or whatever that I've got it all set up for you guys after game number 1. And it'll automatically update for you guys. Assuming we see the champions being picked. So there ain't gonna be no problems there. Just waiting on the champion select link, but we'll see that when more players get into the room, more than likely. As a reminder, if you are enjoying the content on the Fallen Sanctum YouTube channel or the Fallen Sanctum Twitch channel, remember to drop a follow or subscribe if on YouTube. Feel free to drop your primer if you have any available. It always helps the channel out. Other than that, sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, and enjoy the show. That's it. Enough advertising out of the way. I'm just going to mute Mike real quick while we get things set up. No worries, you will not miss any of the action right now. We are just getting things sorted for the players in the lobby. So I'll keep you guys posted if anything changes right now. Lamau, I'm speaking and the mic is muted. My dumb ass always does this. But yeah, so it looks like Nefiri is disabled for the semifinals. Currently a bug or something going on with the champion, so it's been disabled in Eternals Esports. So do not expect to see any Nefiri. Oh yeah, it's because she got a rework. But, I mean, that shouldn't change anything. It's still technically a champion that's been released ages ago, so I don't think it should have been disabled, but whatever if that's the case. Not my league, not my rules, not my fucks to give. Alright, looks like we're more than likely getting, JCfanclub on blue side here. So that means we'll have Love You on red for game number 1. Excited to see what kind of spicy picks we're more than likely gonna see. Still waiting on that draft link. Don't know if it's been created yet. I know we have side selection. We are technically ahead of schedule, so it doesn't really matter if we don't have the draft right away. Pokemon music is so good, bro. The gameplay is beyond dog shit, but the music and the characters are beyond god tier. Hey, we got shared chat. Alright. Cool. Okay. So as always, for the people listening to my perspective, the cast is going to be in English. For the people listening to the Jodas perspective, the cast is going to be in French. If you have any questions for me, please make sure to ask them you can either ping me when asking the question, or you can just ask the question in English. That way I'll know that we're talking to me, because you don't speak English in a French broadcast, right? But yeah, I will answer any questions that I'm asked during dead air or in between games. So feel free to ask if you have any questions. Alright, looks like we got the draft link up, ladies and gentlemen. You know what time it is. That means it is time to get things going. We got that super sexy overlay. La Wham Bam Bam. It's basically me, just Ultra Instinct. I'm shifting around. Alright, we'll mute the phone so we can work in peace. Alright, looks like we got the ready check here from JCfanclub. Waiting on the Love You ready check, and then we're going to be able to get going right away, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, looks like we will be starting momentarily. Here we go. Game 1 of the best of 5 semifinals between Love You and JCfanclub. Who's going to take it? I know we got a lot of Love You fans, but JCfanclub with the recent shift from Metaphor into the mid lane has really been astounding. Will we be able to get over this monumentally good player's rise to fame in the mid lane? Is Draguel all that he seems to be? Alright, it seems that we are targeting specific bans here. We're looking to lock Cedric out of playing his niche picks. And of course, we're banning the Gangplank here from Dars. Let's see, does Dars finally get to play a Dars champion, or do we have to see a Dars disappointment? He was crucial in the team being able to play properly, but Larry on a tank, that's what I love to see. Mommy Sejuani coming in hot. As the first tank jungle of this best of 5. Are we gonna see a Maokai match? Maokai pretty good, but oh shit, we're seeing the Kha'Zix. I know Bruiser Kha'Zix got buffed, but hey, that's gonna be some nasty shit-sos. Never mind, we're gonna pivot to the crazy Mimi pick. It's always the crazy Mimi pick. It's the Lockedon Lulu. And we're going to be picking up, probably just denying more picks away from Dars. But this is a little bit dangerous, picking your top lane blind when you know Dars can have counter pick. And you know Dars plays Warwick. That's a good thing. We're pivoting over to the Vi. It's still a hover, not locked in. Good matchup into the Sejuani. Xin Zhao's even better, can turn off the Sejuani ultimate with the Crescent Guard. So we've got some good team fighting so far from the side of Love You. Now let's see, are we gonna get any melee champions here for that Sejuani synergy? Keep in mind, we do not have counter pick. So we gotta wait before we show all our hands. But the Yasuo that was left open, that was permanently banned, sorry, last time, is still open on the board. And there's not many mages that want to play into Yasuo, and Yasuo does fairly well into Assassins. So we'll see here if Metaphor is going to bust out the Yasuo in game number 1. But so far, the Twitch taking away from the Lulu combo. So we don't want Say No Bros going rat-a-tat-tat, motherfucker. Okay, we're grabbing Nami with the Twitch. Okay, it must be some kind of new combo. I've never seen it before. But if there's one thing I know is Twitch loves on-hit slows. And Nami provides 3 of them. So he's just looking to get that burst and blow that flash. And then he does it again to guarantee the kill. So let's see what Love You have in answer. Looks like it's gotta be the I don't like this. I don't like this pairing. Lulu has no way to reach Kaisa in team fights. But hey, maybe we're just denying it away from Cedric for game number 2. As Kaisa doesn't have that bad of a matchup in the Twitch. I just don't like the support pairings feel a little weird. We're gonna be, we're banning Gnar instead of Fiora Warwick. Okay, very interesting. So we must have an answer in play for the Fiora if it does not get banned, because we know Dar's gonna alhamdulillah all that shit all the way home, baby. But who's gonna get the blind pick here for Love You? Is it Draguel or is it Reg? I think Reg might be taking a bullet for the team. So that way Draguel can have that more influential mid lane pick. Okay, the AP Assassins are getting banned. Fiora taken off the table. There's just the Warawushki, who is the Dars specialty champion here left on the board. Will we see the Fizz ban? Will we see the Zed ban? What is left on the table for them to ban away from Draguel? Nah, Kaisa Lulu just doesn't make any sense. We're instead gonna take the silence off the table because, I mean, Sejuani Nami, that's pretty fucking nasty to play against. Alrighty. Who we blind picking? We did hover Ambessa early, and I mean, it does have good synergy with the Kaisa and the Xin Zhao, but the Lulu just feels really awkward. Instead, we're going to pivot to something completely different. We're just going to pick the Cassante. Alright. I mean, Ambessa, Rumble, and Warwick are available, so it's a little weird. But, I mean, we know Dars can only really play a Warwick Gangplank Fiora. Has he put in enough practice to show up to the table? We'll have to see. Didn't have the most convincing series against DH Dark. Now, we're just going to pick the Gwen. Solid pick into Cassandre. I was expecting more of like the lines of a Camille to be able to burst through the Crescent Guard and the ultimates plus the shields. But maybe Gwen just has a better style matchup. And this could also just indicate that we are going to blind pick the Yasuo here in the mid lane. Because there'd be no other reason to pick Gwen. Okay, no, we're going to pick the Jace. Metaphor had a really good Jace game. Kind of took over. He went to the skies on everyone's butthole. And it is what it is. So let's see what Draguel has in store for us. Because Assassins don't really do that well into Jace. Jace has the ability to be pretty beefy, which Assassins, you know, they kind of... Okay, we're gonna pick Ari. So, Draguel, just gonna play it safe. Gonna play the safest assassin there is. And yeah. Thank you, Shawnee, for protecting the Love You chat members. Alright, so while we are waiting on my end for us to start the cast, I'm just going to throw a 3-minute ad your guys' way. It's not going to hurt anyone here anyways, but enjoy the ad and let me know how was your ad experience when you do come back, if you had any. So we'll see you in just a little tiddly bit. Alrighty, so let's go look at the team comps real quick. And let's psychoanalyze down to the breaking point while we wait. So, we got a really good... Oh. Yeah, I don't know if it was from my chat, but I have anti-spam. So if you spam the message with emotes or whatever, I don't know how to fix it, but yeah. Apologies if that's my Nightbot just slapping the hand. Yep. Let's analyze down the team comps, see what our win conditions are, loss conditions, and what we should look to play for. So, as you can see, we have double melee solo laners here for the side of We have two melee solo laners here for the Sejuani. Gonna enable the permafrost, so probably not expecting many ganks in the bot lane till post 6 or whatever. So it is up to the Twitch and the Lulu, the Twitch and the Nami that just. They're not really threatened, I'll be honest. Kai'Sa Lulu, a really bad pairing in terms of statistically looking at what you're supposed to do in the lane. And Twitch can literally just throw the bottle of piss on the ground and just like create a slow zone for disengage if ever he feels threatened. He's got sustain from the Nami, and as long as Cedric isn't like YOLO ball turbo nut busting, he should be fine. Meanwhile, do have to be careful with this Cassante. Once that flash is burnt on the first gank, which I'm assuming Dars is going to be the recipient of quite a few ganks. Gonna have to be careful on the side of Reg. It's really kind of like 2v2 dependent, like who's got that red buff when they gank for that mid lane 2v2 scuffle, sorry. And for the side of Love You, Cassandre, pretty weak side matchup. Gotta be careful. Kai'Sa has the possibility of playing pretty aggressively into the Twitch, but has to be careful about like the fact that Kai'Sa has no sustain, while Nami is going to be giving Twitch a lot of sustain. Like, shields are cool, but if they're not used to block the damage, and they're only used to block after damage, then, you know, they don't feel that great. Ahri versus Jace, it's normally Ahri favored in the matchup. Really depends on the build. If we see more of the Bruiser side here for Metaphors, which he has been leaning to the BC, the Shojin BC mana build, just fuck ton of HP. Should be able to get through the lane with no problem. Might see grasp on him as well, just because you can charge the grass in gun in cannon form, swap the hammer to the skies, auto E, proc that grasp, and just get away with a really nice trade. Gonna have to be careful about those charms though. But jungle wise, I give it to Jonathan, to Mr. JR here for just Sejuani doesn't have the best clear. It's a good early jungler. But, I mean, Xin Zhao is just literally one of the king of the duelists, so he wants to invade the Sejuani. If they ever have priority for an objective, or to steal a crab, or maybe to steal a chicken camp, that's what the Xin Zhao is going to want to do. Sejuani just trying to get the 6 without causing too much trouble, hopefully not giving up too many objectives, but with the way the priority should be going from the side of JCfanclub, we shouldn't have any problem at all regarding the ability to get things going here on the side of JC. So it's gonna be up to Love You to outplay JCfanclub, because right now JCfanclub got the much easier team to start fights with. I mean, you got the Sejuani ult, you got the Tidal Wave, you got the slow from the Gwen ultimate, you have the all-in from the Twitch and the Jace. It's pretty brain dead. Sejuani might as well be Nocturne if they don't have good vision. So, we'll have to see. But anyways, let's swap over to the gaming screen, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the League of Legends client, and soon we will be in the League of Legends in-game perspective. So do not worry on that part, ladies and gentlemen. We will be having a lot of fun. So, keep in mind, as always, if you're enjoying the show, drop a follow, drop a subscribe over on the YouTube channel. We got daily uploads at 10 a.m. Hopefully, gotta be getting some more League of Legends, RuneScape, and other cool things. Maybe some podcasts down the line with Jonas and other cool people. So, I really want to get into more serious content creation. I do daily content creation right now. But hey, if I get the opportunity to work on bigger projects, you can bet your ass I'm going to... Yeah. You bet your ass I'm gonna put the effort in. Because you already know we're working that 9 to 5 on that success grind. But yeah, now we're gonna switch on over to the in-game camera. Don't worry, the black screen is normal. It's my in-game overlay. So you're not missing out on anything. We're gonna pause the Pokemon music. It's gonna be back. The glitch music is gonna be back up once we get out of the game. But get ready to hear those sweet, sexy, Noxian tones, baby! Blood, warfare, mischief. Alright, we got Cafe Cuties, Gwen, Victoria, Sexuality, Resistance, Jace, Crime City, Twitch, SKTT1, Nami, Heartsteel, Cassante, Cosmic Defenders, Inzel, Foxfire, Ari, Dark Star, Kaisa, and Star Guardian, Lulu. Now, where is my goddamn League of Legends game? Thank you, Riot. If you don't know what that was what we call the legendary Skin Roulette, ladies and gentlemen, where we raffle off the skins as fast as we can. I try and go over all the summoner spell choices. We got 4 teleports. We got double barrier. We got lethal tempo. The throw down, the showdown, the hold down in the bot lane. Summon Airy. Heal versus exhaust. So we're looking to play a little more defensive on the side. I love you. But other than that, we've got, surprisingly, finally, we do not have the same jungle item start for both junglers. We've got a Moss Stopper Seedling and a Gust Watcher Hatchling, respectively, for both teams. Defensive start from Cassante as expected. An offensive start all across the board for the side of JCfanclub. They are looking to push that advantage. And, Larry might be dead. No? Okay. That could have been ugly. Are we actually gonna see a lane swap? I mean, to be fair, Cassante does really well into Twitch. But it looks like we're just gonna get some standard lanes. We're not high elo enough. I'm sorry, Ebax. I just do it to stop all the porn and spam bots. Yeah. Let's see, can I moderate this? No. Give me a second while we get things going. There we go. Alright, there you go. Should be better. Alright, here we go. We got the lane started. Got McDaver on the Nami. And we're going to have to see how much usefulness his ebb and flows will be this game. We saw some fantastic encores in the last series. Alright, so remember when you do the snip on Gwen, if you are hit in the middle, a team fight is breaking out, Mimi gonna take quite a decent chunk of damage. When you do the snip on the Gwen, if you are in the middle of the snip, it is true damage. If you are on the sides, it is magic damage. And indeed, it was the grass taken here for metaphor. So he is looking to stack up a little bit of that HP. Get things done. Reg already taken down to 40%. JR making his way quickly. Dars, no vision. And might be in a little bit of trouble. There is no flash. We got the audacious charge, and the ghost might have to be procced, but JR not going to be able to get in range, and Dar's able with the Budapest shuffle to get away. Dars might be a little greedy. Okay, but it looks like JR doesn't decide to commit the flash to force the kill or to force the ghost. But Cassante now should be having a little bit more fun in this lane. So, here we go. Soma with a from behind, forcing the flash on the crazy Mimi. Very important that when you gank an enchanter lane, you normally kill the person who's not going to be getting any defensive buffs. So, very good play by Larry. Dars looking to cancel Reg's recall and gonna chunk him out pretty damn hard. Though a little bit of a CS leads here on the side. Metaphor looking to get a grass proc, has to dodge the Draguel, takes the charm, gonna eat the Orb of Deception, but gonna be able to sidestep that true damage part, so he is not in kill range. Draguel did have the flash to close the gap if need be, so make sure, so we gotta make sure he is able to sustain back out, but no mana. Feels bad. Reminder that melee form Jace, Hammer Stance Jace, does have mana regen on auto attacks, but against an Ari who's got full combo plus flash, it's a little bit risky if you ask me. Though, no pods here in the top lane. Both flashes are available. It looks like we've gotten a free crab. So it looks like we're going to get a double crab value. Soma here not playing towards his melee lanes, playing towards Cedric, which is interesting. Yeah, the Sejuani walking over a ward, looking pretty obvious. The Rat Piss coming down, and Cedric gonna be taking a little bit of a punch in the face. No me. The recall not gonna be able to be interrupted by Crazy Mimi if you try interrupting a recall on the last frame. The last, I think, what, quarter of a second or something. Unless it is a stun, it does not cancel the recall animation. Damage will just follow through to the fountain, and normally there's not enough damage to kill. Your Metaphor, having used his teleport, looks like we're getting a Malignance versus a oh, that's some nice a nice Rapid bottle. And Zano Bros in a little bit of trouble, gets chunked down, has no mana, wants to take a recall, efficiently spend his money, but let's look at the money, no me if you don't. Oh, a nice to the skies here, but he takes the charm. Metaphor, though, still looking pretty healthy at the end of this, and if Draguel agrees, there is Soma here. We almost have the hammer form for the recommitment. A nice Pathfinder by Wretch to get some chip damage in this early game. Okay. Okay, looks like the All Out and the Needlework are available, but okay, Grubs was started up by JR, and okay, Reg looking to All Out. And that's going to be first blood. JR not going to be able to stop this. The rotation by Dabber too, helping, making sure that we can get into the pit. And I mean, JR not gonna try steal. No, just gonna take the recall. Gonna accept the loss on the objective. That is Dars off to a pretty good start. Gets a kill on the Cassante. About 500 gold up. And this is what Twitch can do in the Kai'Sa lane when there's not much to be done. Because Kai'Sa great at single target elimination, but fighting in a wave where Twitch can just hide away from the Kai'Sa Q, there's not much Kai'Sa can do until she has that E-Evolve where she can zoom through the minions with the supercharge and get things done. Looks like we've got the standard Sundered Sky versus Heartsteel start in the jungle, though Larry taking first blood in the objectives. That's a 1-0 lead so far. And JR should be able to tie it up right away. Do have Prio mid and in the bot lane. Mimi rotating to make sure that we get it. We've got the All Out available by Reg, but he's still not gonna use it. Okay, we're looking to get a cheeky wall slam. For the people that don't know, when Cassante is wall hugging, when he has P3 up, it normally indicates that he wants to get a play going. Ooh, Reg doing a good job finishing last hitting those minions. A nice bottle of Rat Piss. And unfortunately, there's no grubs for Reg. But Dars has to be a little bit careful. He is pretty low. Nice to the sky is full combo hammer slam. And Metaphor looking to get more damage done. Red starting to win out in these trades. Gwen doesn't really do much until she gets her Rift Maker plus her damage item. And now the Bottle of Rat Piss plus the slow. We got the Tidal Wave going. Twitch is sped up. But is it going to be enough? It's the bubble. The exhaust is coming out. We got to hold the expansion. We got to be able to do it. And it's not going to be enough. The shield's going to be enough. The ultimate from Kai'Sa not going to have to be used. Though we did use the exhaust. And that is crazy. Soma here looking to steal from Xin Zhao. But, I mean, it's a Sejuani. It's a Sejuani versus a Xin Zhao. Oh, The poison gonna make it harder. Sano looking to maybe have a comeback. Okay, that's gonna be the all-in, but Kai'Sa's just gonna get killed by McDabber. Yeah, that was a little bit of a tumble here from Mimi and Sano, bros. Look, I get it, we want to play Engage Lulu, but you took Exhaust, not Ignite, so there's no way to guarantee that kill on the low HP Nami, even if you get the bully. Things not going very well, and snowballing this Twitch is a very bad idea. Reg, though, able to start closing the gap a little bit. Has a little bit of damage. Once he has that item, things should be a lot easier. Okay, Dars with a really nice sidestep to stop the Natofo 3 here. But, he really needs that item to get online. Metaphors here doing a good job farming. Looks like Draguel is going Rod of Ages? What? Okay, that is clearly not a build. This is something you see in like ARAM or whatever. Oh damn, we're missing that cannon minion. That's a little bit unfortunate here for the side of Cedric. But we have priority and more numbers. The Flail of Northern wins into the tidal wave. Zinzao gonna be able to dodge, but Draguel gets knocked up. And JR's just gonna go down. We get the all out over the wall, and Cassante is trying to get stuff done. But is it gonna be enough? No, it's not. We've got that damage. A double kill for Gwen. And Dars showing us that he's got his practice in that matchup. Not looking to take any L's. And that's gonna be 6 grubs on a Gwen and Twitch team? Gwen, Twitch, and Jace team? That's kind of crazy. Metaphor able to hold the line to Draguel with his build not able to get much damage done, but Cedric does have the flash to try and outplay. Yep, is going to be able to use it, but that's a 4th solo turret plate for Dars. Okay, we've got the Koenig finish here. The Rod of Ages is a very weird choice here for the Ahri, because normally you pick Ahri because you want that 2-item damage spike, but Rod of Ages is only going to give you a little bit of like sustain and very minor amounts of damage. Gwen now working towards that 2nd item, almost has the Haunting, guys, and yeah, Gwen gonna become a little bit of a monster. That's 2 objectives to 1, 5 kills to 0. Sejuani almost has that hard steal up and ready, and things are only gonna get harder here for the side of Love You. Really bad early game and not the greatest decision making. Another Demolish proc, and that'll just be the end of this turret. That's okay, Dars has to be a little bit careful. We got the flash. Natofo into the knockup. Got the availability of the all-out, and Soma here looking to defend looking to defend Dars. Dars is going to recall on a ward, but oh, this Sejuani is putting in the hurt, and we get the all-out, but yeah, it's a level 10 Cassante, Larry. You don't win this. And he's healing up. Alright, Reg doing a good job surviving the 1v2, pushing them off, burning the summoners. And, yeah. Yeah, so far this tank Ahri build from Draguel. I know he's known to cook in the mid lane, but I don't think tank assassins are good. You're not playing Akali, your base damages aren't insane, and you don't have any cooldown though. You're gonna be able to just flash the Wind Becomes Lightning from the Xin Zhao, and there's not much that we can do. And we also went Static Shift here on Kai'Sa, so We're not gonna have the most amount of damage profile across the gate. Let's see what happens. The second dragon was taken by JR though, so that's good here for the side of Love You, not instantly losing the feats of strength. But that top lane turret, it goes down if you fart on it. So see if there's enough gas in the ass. And the Heart Seal is finished, and Gwen does have access to her needlework. JR looking to make a play happen top lane as he is farming his camps. But we do not have teleport here on Gwen. But we do have Haunting guys working on that Rift Maker, getting close to it. Things are looking good, ladies and gentlemen. For the side of JCfanclub, this game one looks fantastic, and if we can see like this, this is going to be a challenging best of 5 here for the side of Love You if they don't step it up. Because right now, and Ari's going like Leandri's or Blackfire Torch. What the hell is this build? This looks like something you find in ARAM like in Bronze, bro. I'm not sure we're playing the right champion. I mean, at this point, might as well just go like Kane and Rookern to tank the Jace, and then you go Rando and Zoman to tank the Twitch or whatever, but I think we had counter pick mid. And that's going to be the feats of strength finish. Darts has access to the needlework. Wave 1 comes out, wave 2 comes out, but it's not going to be enough. And we try, and Reg is just able to survive all this damage. And there's no fire back, but that's the feats of strength finish here for the side of JCfanclub. And things are going really well. Jace already has his Shojin. Now we're about to claim the Rift Herald and just laugh in the face of danger. Wah! JR, look at us on a gang going for the bot lane, but it's a static shift Kai'Sa. I don't know what we're looking to get done. It's not like it's an ER Xayah or an Infinity Edge Jhin. Okay, looks like we've got the all-out about to be summoned, and Cassante gonna just win that trade straight up. He is at a stronger point in the game, but Dars has been mismanaging the use of the needlework. What normally is very favorable in the matchup for Gwen, things is Alright, Dabber here might be stuck. We got the Audacious Charge. We get the Wind Becomes Lightning hitting 2 people, but that's gonna be it. So looking at the money, no me. Still about 1,100 gold lead here for Gwen because she took the first turret, a lot of solo plates and stuff. But yeah, Dragonwell down about 900 gold. Kai'Sa down about 500. Mimi down about almost 1,000. And yeah, the only one trying to maintain a lead here is JR. A little bit of a farm upgrade. Looks like we're gonna be going, what is this? We're gonna be going Zeke's Convergence, second item on the Sejuani. I mean, it makes sense. The little bit of a slow to chain through the Flail of the Northern Winds. And it just looks good. We've got the Blade of the Ruined King here on Twitch. He's about to get a... I think we're going Runan's second. And yeah, not much to look at. So we decided to not finish the Rift Maker. Instead, we finished the Swifties because we really need to be able to start dodging those Natofo strikes. Cassante almost having his Iceborne Gauntlet. That's like a Blade of the Ruined King on your own. It's just a really fucking good item on the champion. And so right now, we've got a fight for priority over. It is a Drift Rift, and we're looking to find a play on the Dabber, but Soma is here to defend. We got the Audacious Charge. We're going in, throwing everything. The Charm's gonna miss. Kai'Sa ults, but doesn't get it. Now Gwen here, back with the reinforcements. We got the multiple layers, but there is a lot of defensive maneuvers, and JR is gonna go down. Metaphors in the backline, assassinating people. Reg is doing what he can. Gonna get a really nice Pathfinder. It's gonna be a 3-4. It's a 3-for-1 at the end of the day. That's really good. Metaphor should be able to live this Force to Flash here, though. But we do have 6 grubs, and there is no TP available. So while we are gonna lose a turret here in the bot lane, we are going to be trading at least We are going to be trading at least... Oh. We're going to be trading at least the mid lane turret here. And now Cassante doesn't have his ultimate anymore. Oh, okay. Metaphor did not want to continue. Sano now working towards the Jinsu's Rage Blade. Dar's able to sidestep out JR's Wind Becomes Lightning. Not looking to get picked up here. But yeah, no, it just shows to show you the Crescent Guard tank combo from the side of JR. That dragon is going down pretty fast. We got Voracious on top. Okay, Dabber almost taken down. Draguel gonna be taken critically low. And JR gonna be low. We're looking to just get the dragon done. And yeah, that's gonna be the dragon stolen away, but we almost get the mid-inner here for the side of JCfanclub. So overall, an objective win plus a massive amount of turret damage to the mid-inner turret. We're really starting to improve that macro, and you can see that the Jace damage is starting to rack up. Now Gwen is sent on split push duty. Ari is going Blackfire towards second item, so there's not gonna be a Leandri's. Dar is able to just take turrets at his freest whim. And if you look at it, the Cassante picking up kills is good because now we're almost at that 3-item mark. But now we got the Rift Maker. Plus, we're going to work towards probably what is the Shadow Flame. Next for, no. We're going Rocket Belt? No, Cosmic Drive. Cosmic Drive looks to be the 3rd item here for Gwen. Does make a little bit of sense. But, yeah, I mean, Metaphor has a Shojin, so it's going to be hard for Cassante to just dive and kill him without any help. And Larry's been pretty good at cock-blocking JR's advances in team fights, forcing the Crescent Guard super early, meaning that once it's down, there's no defensive maneuvers available. And JR here just gonna get assassinated. Metaphor understanding that once the Crescent Guard's up, you just walk into the circle and you do damage. Oh, and that accelerated shock blast plus the poison. Mimi gonna be sent to the graveyard. And Draguel forced to use the Spirit Rush. That's also gonna be the turret taken. Here, the middle inner taken for JCfanclub. And yeah, we're starting to build an almost insurmountable gold lead. And like I said, 6 grubs plus Gwen. Gwen is immune, another 700 gold her way. She's really making that funny OnlyFans money. And yeah, she's just getting stuff done. Kaisa tries to steal with a Void Seeker, but isn't able to get it done. That is a Leandri's Rod of Ages Ari. So essentially, Ari's gonna do 0 damage this game. So what is sad is essentially Love You is basically all AD. Because this Ari is not doing any damage in team fights. We just finished it. It's at 0 damage. Ari's healed about 1000 HP, but 003 down in CS. No priority, no good old cooldowns. Look, I get it. There's a lot of damage potential, but you're not gonna be able to find any picks when your ult is like 2 minutes long. Wow, 3rd item already finished here. It is the Bloodletter's Curse here for the side of Gwen, meaning that if she does damage with her abilities, for those, press shift for more info. Alright, well, I tried, but it didn't show. But essentially, it's a good way for Gwen to get consistent damage out of her needlework for the people just sitting in her ultimate. Looks like it wasn't a Zeke's convergence, but it was indeed just a Locket. Now I think we're getting a Zeke's, because unless we're getting a Frozen Heart, which makes no sense. Okay, Jara looking to find a pick onto Cedric, but the ambush gonna be more than enough. But yeah, I mean, I don't see how Metaphor kills Reg right now though. But Reg is the only one on the team with money. So if he's not there, it's damage. Well, if there is little to no action, it is always gonna be voracious. If there is action, it's always gonna be a ruinous. Okay, Dabber here joining out. We've got, oh, we're gonna get picked out, but Mimi here getting pretty low, and Twitch is gonna get picked up. Okay. I mean, Tank Ari doing what Tank Ari does well, tanking, but now everyone's super low. And yeah, you see that Ari combo? Normally would have like half-lifed the tank. But here it could barely even take 25% off Sejuani. Okay, looks like we are fighting to take the Infernal Soul point here. And Metaphor doesn't. Ooh, Metaphor is indeed getting caught out. Forced to flash though. Has the gate. Can Draguel get into range? Nope. Oh, we got the Swift Rift, the Drift Rift, but it's not going to be enough. The Flash Charm from Draguel gonna be enough. I may have spoken too soon, but it feels like Cedric kind of just overextended his hand there. He flashed to try and kill a 0-2 Lulu. He flashed into Xin Zhao. This is Fearless Draft Hobbit. But soft Fearless. You'll see in the overlay. I'll show you in a second. You'll see in our draft overlay we have the champion separation, so you'll see exactly what's disabled after every game. Hobbit, if you want exclamation point Fearless in the chat, should get my Nightbot to give you the command for it. With a small explanation. Okay. Okay, we're working on a shield bow for Twitch. Is that a shield bow? I don't really know what builds out of this item. It's shield bow. It's mortal reminder. It's Phantom Dancer? No, Phantom Dancer is Zeal. Yeah, I really just don't know what the hell builds out of Noon Quiver. It used to be such a good item, but ooh, okay, Dabber getting caught up once again, but Twitch putting in that work. Unfortunately, there was no one there, so that's gonna be a free Baron given over. Yar's not wanting to invest the... Okay, that's just so weird. Okay, Ari, no ult. The Baron is going down very low because there's not much damage and people are taking damage. We still have access to the needlework, so we do have to be a little bit careful. Yeah, we have to try and get away, and it looks like we're going to be able to get away. Oh, Metaphor gonna be in danger though. Gets charmed up. Cedric forgetting to auto attack. And yeah, it looks like JCfanclub just kind of want to give wins over. They were winning so hard, and suddenly they just threw 3 team fights back to back to back. But yeah, Bax, you can exclamation point Fearless in the chat if you want. But that's gonna be the Voracious Otacon. Not a great buff to take, but hey, it's technically a free suicide from the side of It's a free suicide from the side of Love You. And yeah, we started the team fight without the Gwen. Then we used the Gwen ultimate to hit a Lulu. I really don't know what they have against Mimi, but they've been wasting a lot of cooldowns trying to kill this Lulu. And look, this tank Ahri, as much as I flamed it, they're not able to kill it. She has 3,400 HP. She is insanely tanky. She's tankier than JR is. And all this Ahri has to do is land charms. It does take away from, oh my god, Cedric, what the Wiener Schnitzel? FF, go next. What is this? What is this, man? I had faith. But now, unfortunately, Soma here getting turned into beef brisket. Dabber forced the flash. A few very unfortunate positionings. JR almost going down to the heated turret. But yeah, that's going to be game number 1. I really don't know about the Ahri build, but hey, I mean, Mimi must have said something in all chat, because the amount of times they were focusing this Lulu, but wait, the needlework, the Gwen popping off, and that's a quadra kill for Gwen. Are we gonna get the Penta? Wrench just needs to get enraged to kill those turrets, and then he doesn't have enough damage to end the game. Gonna use the all-out, trying to get through, but again, we're focusing the support. The switch is just trying to kill you, but that's the power of the Otacon. Gwen gets a quadra kill and it just doesn't matter. But that is a lot of money for the Gwen. Now up about 3,000 gold. That's the Zonia's plus another needlessly, plus maybe the blue pot or whatever, or even the boots. But that's going to be the Infernal Soul taken here for the side of Love You. And Larry's got to try, but he tries a little bit too late. He's going to get mollywop, jolly bop, and poppycocked all around the arena. Unfortunately, not using his glasses to see that the objective was already taken. Zeno diving in with the Killer Instinct. Alright, that was interesting. Didn't manage to burn anything. Dars here has access to the needlework, and if Cedric is safe, look at the damage that this Twitch can do. He's got to use the Expunge. JR's going to go down. We have the needlework, and that's going to be enough to take 2 kills. JR's going to go down. Dragwell almost dead here. And now it's just Mimi, Reg, and Drag. A good thing this Ahri built tanky, because if not, she was going to get killed. But Cedric, so explosive. But he's just flashing in. He just has to play behind. He's got so much range. He's not Yasuo!
Quick as a fox.
Okay, we get the Zonias here from Draguel. Is it going to be enough? Wrench goes down here in the all out, but we trade here for Metaphor. The double, the knock-up here. Draguel really putting in the work. That's a triple kill, but Cedric is alive. Can we see the outplay? No, there's no more charges on the Spirit Rush, and there's not gonna be a follow-up. Cedric level 14, Draguel level 18. Still not finished his third item as he upgraded his boots. Not much damage coming out from the Twitch, but we are 5 items here on the Gwen, but it's 2-man. There's 20 seconds left. I don't think we're going to be able to see a proper defense, and we see Cedric doesn't have his summoner. He just got to get taken down, and Dabber here going to get sent to the garbage can. And that's going to be game 1 going over to the side of Love You. In an awkward way, Tank Ahri finished 8-0-10. I don't want to see this in solo queue, but hey, Draguel made it work. He just told people he was going to be worthless, and they never focused him. Let's get back into the client here for game number 2. I'm ready for the invite whenever, ladies and gentlemen. And wow, great turnout. Thank you. I am here. For the people wondering about Fearless, this should help out. I know the explanation's in English, but essentially every team gets a champion once, and once both teams have played, alright, let's get that Pokemon music back on. Got that glitch step. Alright, so TLDR about game number 1. Cedric's got to calm down on those flashes. A man was just flashing into crowd control. I don't think Mimi is worth all that much. In terms of how Cedric was aggressively wasting his flash, Mimi was 0-2. Cedric was just, yeah. I feel like if JCfanclub had played with a little bit more, you know, chutzpah or collectedness, I think maybe we would have seen a closer game. But Dabber and Cedric really dropping the ball. It looks like we have Love You on blue side for game number 2. I mean, at that point, might as well just play Anivia, no? Alright, so we got the counter pick option available here. Darts played out of his mind that game, but unfortunately, Cedric played out of his mind to lose the game. So, I don't know. My faith in Cedric is starting to squander. Looks like we got red side here for JCfanclub, so we're gonna have a top lane counter pick or a mid lane counter pick. I like the Jace, but I mean, everyone was just too tanky. Alright, looks like we got waiting on them ready checks. All right. So you'll see we have a toggle for the fearless picks. So you'll be able to see for both you guys, for the French people watching and for the English people on my end, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about when I did my exclamation point fearless. Did the link change? No. Okay, it's the same link. Alright, we're just waiting. The players are positioning themselves. No, I didn't mind the build drag well. It's very unconventional, but I don't really follow OTPs. So I'm just used to Malignance, etc. Because that's all you see in Pro. You never see Rotovages on RA. But hey, I mean, if it's the new meta, I mean, it worked out well for you. But to be fair, I feel like Cedric kind of threw you guys a bone by flashing into Xin Zhao every team fight. Here we are, game number 2. Are you guys ready? Bam. We got that overlay. What? I said both. What? Okay, give me a second. Seems like there's a bug. Okay. For some reason, it doesn't want to show the red side fearless. So I'm just going to quickly flash what was picked by Love You. It should be fixed by the next game, but it feels a little bit trolly-oly-oly. Alright, so this time we're going to switch up some bans. No, actually, it's all the same bans. Okay. Okay, so it looks like it just doesn't want to show what Red played game 1. That's weird. Apologies for that. Nothing I can do about it. Alright, looks like we got JR on Maokai. Solid blind pick, taking it away from Larry. Larry known for tanks, but maybe we're gonna see a maybe we're gonna see like a Wukong or something. No, oh god, no. Oh, I hate this pick. Please let it be for Larry. 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 I hate Volibear top. I swear, if it's Volibear top, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. Je vais pleurer, je vais pleurer, je vais pleurer, je vais pleurer, je vais pleurer. It is so bad. It is so bad. But Jungle should be able to do stuff. Alright, we've got Ash here for Cedric. Hopefully he's going to play with a little bit more collectedness. That's what I'm hoping. Alright, we got the Lucian to play into the Ashe. I mean, if they pick Nami, no, they can't. Love You can't. No, Love You can pick Nami here. But I mean, Braum is amazing against both these champions. And he's also great against Maokai. So, if we're showing our hand this early, and Dabber, but Dabber's only really played Enchanters. We haven't seen him play Engaged Champions, so maybe we're just relying on the fact that he isn't gonna... What the fuck? Hello? Alright. So, Nami was the pick. But yeah. Now we got Lucian Nami, so the obvious answer in competitive is Braum. 100% of the time, Braum is so good into Nami. We're going Melia? Are we going Melia for the Nami bubble? Okay. Well. Alright, well, now there's... We still don't have a way to start team fights on JCfanclub. And we're gonna ban... Alright, looks like we're keeping the same ban, so we're going to see the Akali ban here from the side of JC. Would be the norm. The Gnar would be the next ban for the side of Love You as well. Unless they think it's Volibear. Oh my god. Oh, it's Hui this time. Instead, it's Hui. Instead of Akali. So that means we might see some spicy stuff. Oh, okay. I mean, this just makes sense. You ban Hui because you probably want to pick the Tristana. And so we ban the Tristana away instead. So who are we blind picking? I think at this point you blind pick your mid laner because he's shown to play more stably. Akali is open. But, I mean, to be fair, okay, we're gonna blind pick Gnar? Okay. I'm not sure about that. Okay. Okay, so we got Nasus to pick into the Gnar. It does make sense. Eventually gets to the point where Nasus just doesn't care about Gnar and just presses Wither, runs him down, and beats him through the Mega Gnar. So I really don't know why we just blind picked our top laner. Okay, we've got the Vladimir here. And yeah, very interesting drafts here. Looks like we are getting ready to get into the gamesies. Alright, let's run a small ad break. We'll see you guys at the start of the game. Alright, so for those interested, I'm going to run a small prediction. Got quite a few viewers, so might as well. Alright. Who got them hands too? JC, love you. Submission time, 2 minutes. Let's get some points going. You want to vote? Win some channel points on my channel. Feel free to check it out. Who Got Them Hands Volume 2. Make sure to check the prediction in the chat. Use up them channel points. Some good time to stock up. We got some fun stuff that's gonna be happening soon for you guys. Got some good things planned out in the future. Alright, we got 10 points for Love You so far. No one believing in the JC fan club movement. All right. All right. Looks like we are in the spectator delay. Welcome back from the ads, ladies and gentlemen. about a minute before we get into the game for Skin Roulette, ladies and gentlemen. So far, Leviu's team just looks more consistent than JCfanclub. JCfanclub was off to a fantastic early start, but then kind of just, I don't know, threw logic out the window and went to town on running it down at the speed of sound. If the bot lane can play a little more calm and collected, I think maybe we can get some stuff done. Because Cedric flashing in. Cedric is 1v9 here. Don't disrespect my goat. Well, I mean, the last time I saw Ruler flash into an enemy jungler to get killed, he got flamed online. So unless Cedric trying to cosplay Ruler from Gen G. Let's switch to the in-game perspective. We are going to get the loadout very, 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 very shortly. Pause the music as we're going to have that Naxi music going. Alright, we got Infernal, Naxxus, Worldbreaker, Maokai, Infernal, Akali, High Noon, Lucian, Maker, Nami, Dino, Nar, the Thousand Pierce, Bear, Cosmic Devourer, Vladimir, High Noon, Ash, and Dora the Exploradora. Alrighty, here we go. We are in game, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready to enjoy the show. We've got ourselves 4 teleports, PTA versus Lethal Tempo. We got the return of double heal bot lane, double summon Airy. We got Kong versus Airy in the mid lane. And funnily enough, we got Lethal Tempo here.
Welcome.
And Grasp on Nar, Fleet on Nasus. Nasus looking to just kind of survive the early game. Let's see what kind of build Metaphor goes for. We've seen the super Spermamax builds from the sides of Vel'Koz players when it comes to playing champions like Vladimir, where you just build movement speed and you just yeeting your way through the map and no one can catch you. We've seen Turbo CDR where your W cooldown is basically like half a second. And yeah. Looks like standard 5.0 invasive wards. Teams have a little bit of respect for each other, but they also don't want to throw the early game. I mean, to be fair, Leviu threw the early game pretty damn hard and it didn't really matter. So alright, here we go. The start. Kali gonna have to use her health bar as a way to gain experience. And CS gonna miss that first CS, unfortunately. But let's see if Cedric can have a little bit of a better game. Because kind of went a little bit too YOLO BOLO last game. Now we're gonna get some grass procs from Gnar onto Nasus. Try and start building up a little bit of that HP because Gnar doesn't really build defenses. Level 2 for Metaphor first means he's gonna have his second ability, but they're not really gonna get much done with it. Spirit Fire gonna come down from Nasus. That thing shreds your armor. So if you're not too careful, it does a lot of damage. Alright, Dragowell taking a decent amount of poke, gets a nice 5-point strike. But so far things are looking pretty even. I hope we're not gonna see the AP Maokai. I need to see tank Maokai because we need a front line with this Nasus to be able to get stuff done. If we go Leandries against Vladimir, we ain't gonna get anything done this game. Okay, we got the shuriken backflip onto Metaphors. But now, ooh, that empowered Q gonna get a lot of work done. Soma here getting, looking to invade, but Sano trying to find, with the Relentless proc and the Lightslinger passive, gonna be able to get that. Sorry, I don't know what deleted the message. Were you spamming emotes? Maybe that's what got you timed out. But yeah, I mean, Dar's just farming. Just farming. But that first blood on Lucian really going to make a difference, because that early Essence Reaver really does make a huge difference. The amount of bullying that Sano's going to have access to. Didn't end up taking a recall, though. So gonna be, I think, maybe a little bit behind XP-wise. And Reg holding on to his HP bar and his ghost for as long as he can. Not much to get done with that. Dragwell also wants to take it back, but fortunately Larry caught with his pants down in the enemy jungle. Oh, I was just gonna eat a turd shot for that. And yeah, looks like we got a call from Reg. That's pretty disrespectful, but see what Dar's answers with when he takes his recall. Has a little bit of a wave lead. Might be just boots first. We'll have to see the turtle port from Vladimir coming in. Now it looks like it's going to be a phage. We want to keep up that movement speed, be able to get the action going here. Wants to keep that bonus momentum whenever he's hitting Nasus, so he can bobbing and weaving and bobbing and weaving and bobbing and weaving. Alright, looks like Metaphor is starting to win out on these trades. Shuriken backflip, gonna force the Tides of Blood. And that's just a lot of damage down. Reg getting a lot of poke down, but Soma here got a level lead as he stole the camp. And Maokai going AP, so things are... Ooh, yeah, Soma might just be dead. Yep, once again. Soma caught with his pants down. That's gonna be a turret plate taken. JR, oh. Dar's trying to get over the wall, but not gonna be able to. Mimi gonna take an ultra mega fire kick to the face, and probably gonna heal it up with the ebb and flow. It looks like Essence Reaver is going to be the first item of choice here for the solution. So we're probably going to see Essence into Transcendence, into IE, and then like a 4th crit item, whatever 4th crit item he wants to get. The Wither here onto Dars. We do have access to the double hop, but we're just going to take a single hop here, throw the boomerang out, and try to get some stuff done. Larry, 0 for 2 right now on his ganks attempts. He did steal a camp away. So he's going to look to take the blue, but JR here looking to start the dragon. Dar's not going to be able to get into range to proc that demolish. So Akali with that kill though is able to pick up an Aether Wisp. It does have some stacks on her Dark Shield, so early game get her better and better as the lane goes on. Now another Shuriken backflip. We got the 5-point strike, have the ultimate, but it looks like we're not going to commit the perfect execution, ladies and gentlemen. And Dragwell going to be able to build up a little bit of that gold lead back. Reg is going to be taken low. Volibear here looking to escape and is going to be able to take the blue buff. And okay, we are forced to use the Stormbreaker. But Akali is here, has access to the perfect execution and flash. We got the Nature's Grasp. Is this just gonna be a double kill for Draguel? And nope, Maokai is gonna take a kill for himself, but that is gonna be the feats of warfare taken here by the side of Love You. And this Akali is starting to snowball. Metaphor, however, still not working towards Cosmic Drive first item. And I think we're going Storm Surge for Akali. I would think. I'm not too sure. I don't, unless we're going Lich Bane first. Or Cosmic Drive. But I don't think Cosmic Drive is a good first item. Looks like we had Reg rotate mid. Larry really trying to get those Transcendent Blades. The Navori Flicker Blades. To get those cooldowns going. And Dar's here working towards that Triforce. Looks like Frozen Heart is going to be the item of choice here for Nasus. Pretty good into the Ashe, to be fair, and the Volibear. Dar is taking a lot of damage in these trades. Remember, Nasus' passive is Nasus gains lifesteal. Dragoel doing a good job weaving in those passive autos in between the 5-point strikes. Okay. Naz is able to just sustain through all the damage here that Reg is able to do, because it just naturally has good healing. Dragoel sitting on a pink ward though, pretending like he isn't, but it looks like we're gonna try and dive Reg, and we're gonna try and dive Dars anyways. The culling coming out here, and Akali does has a lot of damage potential, but no minion wave. Yeah. Okay, we've got the Wither coming down with the Siphoning Strike. We've got the Mega Gnar is not off cooldown. Wait, when did we use the Mega Gnar? Okay, Soma. And Dar's gonna be able to get the kill here. It was close, but the stun from the Volibear gonna be enough. Metaphor though able to just work on a solid farm lead, not ahead in gold technically speaking, but ahead, I think almost ahead in experience. And with that, Dars should be able to take a plate here. Alrighty, looks like Soma in charge of just stealing more camps. Maokai with the Liandry's. I'm never a fan of the Batan build, but it is gonna give them priority on Grubs number 2. And Zeno has to be a little bit careful, does not have the cleanse. Alright, we got the Triforce here for Gnar. So that's some really good dueling potential, especially when we hit Mega. That Spirit Fire is starting to add up. So it's 2-1 in objectives. Next Dragon, if we don't secure it here, will be a little bit of a problem. That's why Larry is starting things up. We're gonna hop on over, try and get away, but the Wither putting in a lot of work. Reg though taking a lot of damage. We got the Nature's Grass, the fight started, the culling gonna get interrupted by Cedric's arrow. Gotta be able to get into the pit. Soma, we have to smite the objective, but JR gonna be able to get the feat of strength, and now Draguel able to get a kill. And now, yeah, we're just standing still, and okay, a Shuriken backflip onto Metaphor. That's a triple kill for Draguel. He is putting in that work. And with the flash auto 5-point strike, it is gonna be enough. That's a quadra kill here for the side of Draguel. And so far, JCfanclub seems to be blind to the fact that, well, yeah. I mean, this Akali's pretty snowballed. Has tier 2 boots. Well, technically tier 2.5 boots. Almost has a Magi Soul Stealer. Has a completed item. And just really, really does a lot of damage. I would have probably upgraded the Magi's because you get a movement speed bonus when it has like 10 stacks. So I think that could have been maybe better than the Soak Shoes, but who knows. Alright. Yeah, Larry has been very aggressive this game, getting overly punished in the enemy jungle, really delaying what should have been a little bit more of a power spike in the Volibear versus Maokai matchup. Sano's just been chilling in the bot lane, hasn't had to do anything yet. Just threw a culling, got Ashe ulted, and that was pretty much that. Now we got another culling. And we got the perfect execution going in on Metaphor with the Shuriken backflip, and we're going in, get the execute, and that's gonna be enough. We get the relentless pursuit from Sano Bros, and it's gonna be enough to flash into the relentless shot, and it's gonna be good. Another relentless pursuit. Sano Bros able to take the double kill, and now the turret's also gonna be going down. Let's go! Love you just straight up outplaying the bot lane here for the side. Yeah, Metaphor not using the Sanguine Pool. And now Dars might get a little bit punished, but oh, Dars gonna burn down, and JR gonna get a solo bolo in the mid lane. Yeah, I think Dars' triple champion pool needs to be reviewed, because you know, we've left some stuff open and it's never been picked. Looks like a surrender vote went through, but it wasn't accepted. 3-2 in favor of not giving up. It almost happened, but at this rate, it looks like it's probably just gonna be a clean 3-0. And there's not much that, I don't know, man. Cedric, who really destroyed the scene during the Sushi Cup, kind of playing like he's never played AD carry before. The Guardian of the Sands comes down with the Ghost, but Reg not able to. Okay, another Wither comes down, and we're looking to get some stuff done, but it looks like Reg just popped the ultimate to farm. We got Maokai now walking up. Okay. Alright, that's Draguel. A nice arrow catching two people. Metaphor gonna be taken down, and yeah, that's just... Yeah, I'd quit too, to be fair. Never mind, he's come back. Okay, but at this point we're just playing with our food. Though Reg might be in a little bit of danger, gonna give up, not a shutdown, but a decent amount of money over to the Volibear. But I think the Volibear is kind of past his prime in terms of usefulness. The Akali is almost on 2+ items. And Maokai just going full AP, not having to give a damn, because, I mean, his team's winning, and those saplings are gonna be very, very annoying to deal with. Alright, looks like we got ourselves an Ocean Rift. We got that juicy fruit in the waters, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, well, Larry almost killed here by Sano. Sano just trying to turn Volibear into some fried Vola steaks. And that's gonna be the Ocean Soul point here, taken essentially for free. We're looking to get some pushing done in the mid lane, but this Bruiser Kali really not giving up the fight. Looks like she wants to find an angle to go in, but doesn't find an opening. Alright. Dark's here sitting on 2 items, but the rest of his team kind of struggling a bit. The Rift Herald has been summoned, in the mid lane. We're gonna get a crash, but it's not gonna be enough to take the turret. About 40% done, and that's gonna be all she wrote. Maokai saplings are starting to get really annoying though. Okay, a nice arrow. Nadar is getting a good pick onto Draguel, and things are getting ugly. But we can't get on Draguel. He gets a nice escape with a shuriken backflip plus his flash. And yeah, that's just been the story for the side of JCfanclub this series. They just haven't been able to be consistent. They find some good plays, but then they stop the good play to just, you know, kind of just let everyone get away. So that was a beautiful gnar into the wall. You know, Akali kind of just flashed away. And now we try to get on Cedric. Nope. Okay. Yeah. A 0 damage Ashe. It's always sad to see a 0 damage Ashe. I mean, it's cool. You build attack speed to be able to attack, but Nasus presses W and then you have negative attack speed from your build, so it sucks at the end of the day. But yeah, you literally, you can't move, you can't attack. You got no armor, you got one shot. Nice hog shot to scout out what Draguel is up to, but I mean, Nasus now has the boosted Swifties. So we're getting some damage in, but like last game, Dars was the one who had all the money, and the rest of the team wasn't able to get anything done. But Gnar's not the kind of top laner that can hyper carry. Sure, there are situations where Gnar can like just instantly win fights. Okay, we got Draguel looking for a shuriken backflip play onto the Volibear. We do find Soma, but a nice arrow onto Mimi. The culling kind of just gonna be touristic at the end of the day. And yeah, now Dars might just get run down by a Nasus. Okay, and that should be Ruinous Otacon taken. We got the teleport here from Metaphor. Been invested, but yeah, that's gonna be an easy Ruinous taken for JR and crew over here. I Love You Incorporated. And yeah, there's just not much that we're gonna be able to do here. Okay. We're starting to work on our third items here for the side of Love You, while we're still trying to finish our second items consistently here on the side of JCfanclub. And Vladimir kind of far behind at this point. I mean, it's not Metaphor's fault. He's tried, but played a little greedily, and now gonna get his recall interrupted by the Proto Belt. Draguel really just kind of having fun. Now working on, I believe, a Shadow Flame or a Storm Surge. Alright, a shuriken backflip to try and spot out Metaphor. Gonna find his ward, telling us that he's nearby. Metaphor just trying to get a sneaky recall in that ward, going to survive the onslaught. But Soma and Dars trying to set up a trap, but I don't know if anything's gonna be able to happen. I mean, Zeno still has flash plus a Nami. We're just going to be clearing out vision, and with the Maokai saplings should be able to tell that there are people in the bush. And yep, the sapling is going to expose Dars and Soma. And that should be enough. Metaphor here, looking to try and clear some vision. It's Ocean Soul here for the side of Love You. If this goes down, this Nasus might as well just be invincible. It's started up by the side of JCfanclub. We got Akali teleporting behind. We have a nice flank. Oh, we're gonna knock up 2 people. Get the perfect execution. We're looking to get people. Dabber's low. Cedric's dead here. And now we get a nice stun into the wall, but we've used all our damage to kill the Akali. And now we don't have anything left. And that's just gonna be Reg laughing his way to the bank with a double kill. And that's gonna be the Ocean Soul taken by JR and Zeno. Infinite cooldowns, infinite pow pow, infinite pew pew. Call it a double tap because you won't see it coming. And now, yep, well, Ashe still has negative damage on her negative damage build. And Cedric really having a disappointing series. We had much more expectations, but it's clear that Zeno has just been playing out of his mind. Okay, we are going in. JR gonna be caught out though. Reg here looking to take the turret. Froze. Reg throws the Wither onto Vladimir. Tries to run him down, but we got Dragwell, who's just so fat at this point. Call him Lizzo, because you can't be stopping him. And Reg just solo kills Metaphor under the turret. That Ocean Soul just so good. We're gonna shuriken backflip over the wall. We don't have the rocket belts. The Dragwell not gonna be able to close the gap though, but able to just yeah. Yeah, he doesn't even take any damage. He's healing 70 HP a second. What the hell? Reg is just taking the base. He's playing Castle Crashers and call him a catapult. Because he's just here. Alright, Reg here might be fucked though. Has popped the NOS button and he's too fast, too furious to get caught. Gonna be able to take a recall. Actually, he's just gonna keep farming the enemy jungle. He's like, I'm the jungle now. And now JR with his upgraded boots has the Unending Despair. And that's gonna be a Baron. A buffed Baron plus Ocean Soul boosted by the Ruinous Atakan. Now we got the Noxian War Marchers here for Sano Bros. We got the Noxian Spellslingers, the Spellslinger shoes, the Ionian Victory boots for Mimi. Everyone's got the pimped out Boop Squad. Come on, Reg. Join the party. Upgrade your boots. We want to see them Swift Marchers. But at this point, it doesn't really matter if he upgrades his boots or not. He killed Metaphor through like literally 2 minutes of tower diving him and not taking any damage. Alright, Sano gonna try and throw the culling down. We got a Demolish Proc from someone here, and that's gonna be the mid inhibitor taken. There's not much left. The Mechanar is charged up though. Or is Dar's gonna be able to make a play? Is spotted on the ward from Mimi. What a clutch ward placement. JR looking to play the offense, the defense, and Nature's Grass. He's soaking up all the ultimates. Gets a nice. We got a tidal wave. Dragwell's looking to kill people. That's a double kill with the execution. Gonna kill everyone. Is that a penta? No, the penta's gonna be taken away from Dragwell. It looks like Sano gonna have to finish the job. And that's gonna be Sano Bros taking a double. Unfortunately, taking the penta away from our mid lane, Kunoichi. And that's game 2. Ladies and gentlemen, do we even have to play game 3? Because at this point, it feels like JCfanclub don't even want to play. Alright. Let's get back in. Alright. Let's get that music back. We got our Rito Village from Legend of Zelda. So far, things are looking real clean here from, okay, let me just do this, this. Sorry, I'm updating. Yeah, let me just finalize the prediction here. Won't be too long. Choose outcome, love you winning, congrats. I don't know how much points you won, but congratulations, mon ami. You have been paid out. You know what's funny though? Yasuo was permabanned against Metaphor in the previous series, but it's been left open the entire series, and Metaphor's had plenty of chances to pick it, and he's never picked it. I think Yasuo into Akali is a much better matchup than Vladimir into Akali, I'll be honest. I mean, to be fair, Dragowell did so much damage that I don't think it would have been Senos Penta. Because he instantly one-banged the bot lane. That perfect execution did like a billion damage to Ashe. Bro, she wasn't even part of the teamfight. She threw her ult out and died. Alright. Just waiting on JR to get back on. Had to reboot that PC. Can't. Going cleanse to cleanse the slow on the Zeri in the 1v1? That's crazy, bro. Friendly reminder, if you got yourself a Twitch Prime and you still haven't used it up, the month is almost over. Make sure to use it up. It helps the channel and you'd be a Giga Chat. One day I'll have a professional streaming career. And when that day comes, you'll be the Giga Chat that gets remembered for being a sub on the Fallen Sanctum Twitch channel. Looks like we are about to get our invite. Thank you, Voter Extreme Center, for the follow, and Choco Nuts, and Snowbooly. Am I saying it right? I don't know. Let me know if I'm not. Mon français est pas très bon, so, you know, like, I tend to just speak English. But I do put in some effort, you know, gotta live in the Quebecs, you know. Alright. Are we gonna see some content, or is this just gonna be another shit show? Because to be fair, I haven't seen a best of 5. I've seen a 3-0 stomp, bro. I'm watching KC versus G2 all over again. G2 talking mad shit before the game starts, and then, well, ja. Alright. Arcasta. I want to see Dars on a champion he looks comfortable on, because the Gnar did not look good. The Gwen looked okay, but I mean, if you're going to play around your hyper carry, look, there you go. The Fearless ban pool for game number 3. We're going to keep the bans pretty similar to what we've seen, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Gangplank, it's going to be Action. Probably going to see Skarner Zyra from the side of JC. Probably going to see Kennen. Sorry, Kog'Maw. What was the other champion? What was the game 2 ban? Oh, Vayne. Yeah, Kog'Maw, Vayne. And yeah, nothing has to change. Love You have shown that a bad early game, a good early game, it doesn't matter. They're just gonna win. It's up to JCfanclub to get their minds out of their gutter, focus up, and get us some goddamn content. Because they're going home. Love You here even saying, hey, yo, we'll show you how to play Sejuani. It's been a tank v tank matchup in the jungle almost every game. And it's kind of looked clean. I don't know. I really liked the idea of the Vi jungle, but we pivoted off of it at the last second. I still feel like Wukong's got a place in this game. It's good into tanks and stuff. I don't know. I need Larry with a bit more agency, because Dars and Metaphors just, they haven't been... Okay, well, we got the Pantheon. We got the agency I was asking for. So now, if Larry can't win on Pantheon, things are gonna get ugly. Yeah, we do need solo lanes that are melee for the side of Love You. So more than likely, probably just gonna be like Ambessa plus, I want to say like Fizz or something. Because at this point, it doesn't matter what Dragon Ball plays mid. He's just gonna win the lane. Alright, Dars finally being given a champion he's good on. Hey, it only took so many series for Dars to finally just blind pick his top laner. Oh, whoa, Reg with the possible counter pick. I mean, Warwick is great into any AD champion because of how Infinite Duress and the Primal Howl works. So I'm not too sure this Quinn's a good idea. Plus, it has negative synergy with the Sejuani because it throws victims back. So it can actually make Sejuani miss a W. So we're going to pivot over to the Ashe. Keep it Freljordian. Keep it halal. Insano Bro's going to be like the Cedric. Yo, do you want to land some Ashe ults? I'll show you how to land some Ashe ults, brother. And I'll also show you how to get damage in. Because just building attack speed, no damage, crazy. Alright, we've got the Ashe Senna bot lane. So, a lot of shields, a lot of heals, a lot of slows. So, JC playing into a lot of crowd control. We'll see how they adapt here. Now, normally... Yeah, oh, wow, Cedric just playing the Draven. A classic counter pick into the Ashe, just doing a lot. Do I think I'd do better than Cedric? Into Sano, probably. I know how Sano plays. Plus my champion pool. My champion pool is a little more reared to what he's used to playing. So, alright, are we gonna see the exact same? Oh wait, we can't ban the Akali anymore. It's been played. So now we're gonna ban the Echo. Okay. We do need some AP here from the side of Love You. We don't really have much magic damage outside of the Ashe ultimate, and I think the Sejuani ultimate, that's the only, like, oh yeah, but sorry, Permafrost is also a good source of magic damage. You're gonna ban Nautilus, okay, but we haven't seen McDabber play anything besides Enchanters. So I'm a little skeptical, because we even saw here in game number 2, we saw the Melio, game number 1, we saw, the Nami. So here we are in game number 3. What is JC blind picking? Should probably just pick their supports. Okay, so Draven Pike, that's a powerful bot lane. But I see one glaring problem on the side of JC. I don't see any magic damage. So Metaphor's gonna have to play a mage. Not that he can't play a mage, but I think we're definitely seeing a mage out of Metaphor. Okay, Cassiopeia really good into traditional mages and the kind of melee engaged champions. Plus, we're gonna see Reg on Viego? Is Viego top? Or is it Sejuani top, Viego jungle? Because, I mean, if it's Sejuani top, yeah, I think it has to be Viego top, because if Sejuani top, bro, is going to be, Reg's going to be 0-15 against a Warwick. And we pick Vel'Koz into Cassiopeia. I mean, Vel'Koz does not have any dashes, so he is not affected by the miasma. So that is going to be the draft here. Thank you, Charles, is Cedric for the follow. Let's throw a quick ad break for you guys. Let me know how your ads are when you do come back. But we'll see you guys in just a quick second for the Spectator Delay and the Skin Showdown. Alright, I'll mute. I have an orange to finish up for you guys. Well, I gotta get hydrated, but yeah, I'll be back in a second. Oh, it's a Cassiopeia top. Okay, that makes a lot of sense against the Warwick. Okay. Alright, let's get a prediction going on my side of the channel. So if you guys want to get, so who's got them hands? 3. And we got 5 minutes going on the predictions, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to get your points in. We are going to have more collabs and stuff in the future. And there are some cool rewards coming for you guys down the line. So make sure you use up them points. If it's your first time watching the channel, you can click the little gift box. And you should get 250 points. Ba, 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 ba. Can you tell this is Pokemon music? Because it's a goddamn banger! Alright, welcome back from the ads, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, if you are enjoying the content, as always, a follow never hurts. And if you want to see more uploads from me, youtube.com/The Fallen Sanctum uploads at 10 a.m. every day. Also, we got a prediction going on for Who Got Them Hands V3. So is Love You gonna take a decisive 3-0 stomp? Or is JC gonna put up a fight? This looks like JC's best chance to win a game. We got Dars on Warwick. We got Larry on Pantheon. We got Cedric on an AD carry that can build damage. Keep in mind, we got some GGL playoffs coming up soon for you guys on the channel. So if you're excited, stay tuned for more. All right, here we go. Muting the music, swapping the overlay. We are getting into the game. We got our skin roulette for game number 3, ladies and gentlemen. What are we gonna have today? We got Desperada, Cassiopeia, Poro Rider, Sejuani, Dissonance, Pentacle, Viego, High Noon Ash, High Noon Senna, Project Pack, Gladiator Draven, Infernal Vel'Koz. Let's see. We got Elder Entity Warwick, and what's the jungle skin? Ruin Pantheon. Alright, looks like we got an early, probably bot side cheese. Dars just looking to defend.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Now the recall's coming in. Got a ward in the Tri-Brush here for Sano. Try and keep himself safe. This Draven Pike lane, it is explosive if it pops off, but if it falls behind, it feels so useless. Interestingly enough, Jaguar has decided to take the melee matchup into Vel'Koz, seeing that Cassiopeia probably wasn't a good champion to play into Vel'Koz. It's nice that they're able to pivot. Alright, no offensive wards. Okay, looks like we want to force the Vel'Koz versus the Cassiopeia laning. So we're going to see that Dars is in the mid lane. Warwick will have a much better time playing into a... oh, that's Mimi going down to like 30%. And Sano taken down to 40. So Warwick in melee matchups thrives. A god tier duelist, we only have 3 teleports though, but Mimi without her flash already only has the exhaust, so no heal. So if she gets caught again, that's the level 2 now for the Warwick. Remember, the lower Warwick's HP is, the more he heals, and the lower his enemies, his target's HP is, the faster he swings. He's got Lethal Tempo on Crack, plus he took Lethal Tempo, and Lethal Tempo, the new Lethal Tempo scales on bonus attack speed. So, Warwick just naturally having a great steroid for that. Trying to catch Mimi off a rotation. Dabber here gonna get caught out and take a decent amount of damage, but Pike has really good sustain. The Metaphor here sees that Reg is out of mana. Looks to try and bully him. Dars here was forced to flash. JR here coming in for a turnaround. A second gank. And it looks like Dars Oh, and Soma here should be able to claim a kill, but it looks like JR able to flash away with his life. Unfortunately, Warwick not able to sustain through that. Let me just adjust the lanes for you guys. So the overlay should be a little bit more accurate. Now Mimi gonna get caught by another bone skewer. And yeah, that's both summoners burnt on Sano, the exhaust burnt, and Cedric off to a fantastic start with this Draven. Has about 1100, has as much gold in his inventory than Sano has in total. And that's the feats of warfare claimed by yeah, Sano has to play this very, very safely. We gotta pause. Looks like we are reporting lag here from the side of Sano Bros. We'll keep you guys posted on any further updates. Looks like we are all ready to go. The unpause should happen in just a second here. But this is a pretty decisive lead. We've already got a 1,400 gold lead here for the side of Draven already has an 800 gold lead, 1,400 gold lead for the side of JCfanclub. But you know, we've seen Cedric get overexcited after having the lead, kind of just throwing fights, and there's a lot of easy lockdown here for the side of Love You. So is Cedric going to be able to play with collected nerves, or is he gonna tilt himself into oblivion? Because we saw what happened game one. He just flashed into Xin Zhao, died, and then the momentum kind of went away. He never finished his third item, and the game just ended. It got so bad that Dars had 5+ items, and Cedric was still on 2. Okay, Metaphor really putting the hurt here on the Cassiopeia. And the sustain here from this Warwick is pretty absurd. Looks like it's going to be a Blade of the Ruined King rush for both champions. Fun fact, the passive of Viego is the Blade of the Ruined King because he is the Ruined King. A Metaphor might be caught out here and does have access to the flash, but is gonna get permafrosted. But Reg not gonna respect the fact that a turret with no minions does a lot of damage, and yeah, just gonna give Metaphor a free kill. That's gonna let Soma get free advantage. You see, Warwick is healing 30 HP in auto. That's kind of crazy. Has the infinite duress. Now Draguel is gonna have to be a little bit careful. He is not very strong in this 1v1 matchup. But now Soma is positioning towards the grubs. There is vision though. Draven does have a BF sword to a dagger and boots. So this Draven hurts. This Ashe currently doesn't. The life disintegrating ray, is it gonna be enough? No, barely. But Reg here had just TP'd back the lane, already down to like 100 HP. And we got Sano getting caught out. And oh no, the stand aside here, gonna let him live. Unfortunate. And yeah, Reg having a rough time. This Cassio. The chat's also gotten pretty damn quiet, not gonna lie. That momentum kind of goes away when the team starts playing badly. Okay, JR looking to find McDaver, but McDaver able to fancy feed his way out. Already has these Swifties though, which is fantastic here for the Pike. Draguel looking for something, but doesn't have the level 6. The infinite duress about to come off cooldown here. And we've got a bone skewer. Oh. And yeah, that's going to be a free kill. And yeah, Sano Bros now getting caught out, stunned again, killed again, and yeah, Yeah, Ash has been cursed these past few series. I don't think anyone wants to watch zero damage Ash gameplay, but the life disintegrating ray, the petrifying gaze is gonna come down, but Metaphor's gonna read that and cancel his ultimate to not potentially die. I don't know if he does die here. Adars has the infinite duress. And Cassio, yeah, no teleports, no survival. Vel'Koz is fed, Warwick's fed, Draven's up almost 2,000 gold. So yeah, I think this is looking good for JC. Yeah, the Cassiopeia was really picked to lane into the Warwick, but the fact that we kind of just insisted on not trying to swap the lane, Reg kind of lost that that lane like level 1. He was just taking a lot of damage. JR here looking for something. Dragwell is making his way back. We do have the Whirling Death though. Larry able to steal a grub. And the life disintegrating ray is not going to be enough. And that's a double kill for Reg. However, Zeno here not having a lot of fun. So Reg going to get a little bit of money back in his pocket. But he is taking a lot of damage. Looks like BT might be the first item here for Draven. Unless we're going to see Infinity Edge. But I think that Longsword just signifies that we're going to see a Bloodthirster. Because with the Bam Scepter to have the sustain, be able to overheal, overshield. And yeah. JR here looking to take his buff. And Dars looking for a rotation. We've got the Grand Skyfall. Zeno here in trouble. And that's the execute. Cedric just printing money on Zeno's face. Laughing straight to the bank. Ha 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 ha. It's a D-O-double-G Snoop Dogg. La da 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 da. It's the motherfucking D-O-double-G Snoop Dogg. And here Reg taken down to like 5 HP. And yeah, I mean, JC showing that they can play with a lead. Now Draven's got a Bloodthirster. He's 2,000 gold up. So he's got sustain. Draguel even struggling in his lane. Deciding he can't even go Blade of the Ruined King, has to go Kraken Slayer. But the Warwick just kind of getting stuff done. So that's going to be Larry's Sundered Sky. And having denied that one grub means there's still 1-0 in objectives. Okay, the Heartsteel finished here for Sejuani, but not much Sejuani can do against this Warwick. Alright, that is Reg's ultimate, so now the Vel'Koz's ultimate is on a shorter cooldown than the Petrifying Gaze. Dar's getting a solo played for himself, the flash forced by the ultimate. Senna going plated steel caps first item just to try and deal with that damage. And that's going to be a 2-1 objective score lead. Draven just stacking up 3-0-3. I mean, to be fair, JCfanclub's team kind of falls off a little bit in the late game. But right now, things aren't looking great. Okay, the flash for flash forced by Mimi. Draguel not getting a minute's time to rest. The teleport being forced here by Reg to make sure Mimi is safe. I mean, to be fair, it's not like Reg can do much top lane. That teleport being down does mean that Grubs are kind of just open. Okay. JR looking to be a nuisance. Sano might have to lose his life here. Oh. I mean, Dabber is gonna get shut down. Ash is gonna get some return money, but and Valkaz stealing the grubs. Holy shit! We're really just denying. There's no turret blitz anymore. Draven might just get the feats of strength for free. And that's first turret bounty. Okay, yeah, this Draven still about 2,500 gold ahead. You do see the one downside about Pyke, because the champion can't gain any HP. I think his maximum HP at level 18 is like 1,400. So if ever he tanks 2 turret shots, he kind of just dies. Warwick now getting what I think is a Titanic Hydra to be able to survive and live through things. Okay, Dabber might be in a bit of trouble. We don't have the Enchanted Crystal Arrow, but Cedric is here just to say, yo, back out. That's my support. And yeah, the volley right now not being able to break through the Bloodthirster overshield. And Metaphor is just getting another turret, essentially for free. There's a pedal on the ground, Metaphor, just grab it. It's free. Okay, the Umbral Glaive going to be used to clear out this vision. And yeah, the mid lane turret is getting vulnerable. I think Dars is at a stage where he can win in 2v1, but it's a little bit risky. Dabber making sure to dodge out of the way, doesn't want to get caught out, because he is the very squishy target on the team. I think it's gonna be easier to kill than the Valkaz. But Vel'Koz, you know, sitting very comfortably in the top lane. A nice CS lead. Let's look at the money, no me. About a 2,000 gold lead, 1,200 gold to spend. So that's probably going to be another large rod picked up by Vel'Koz. I think we're going to sell that. No, we're going Shadow Flame second. So now Yuntao finally finished up by Sano. He finally has an item. He's on the board with the one kill, the shutdown he got from Dabber. But things are not looking too good. The feats of strength being finished here for the side of JCfanclub means that yeah, Mimi just disappeared. That's a crit. We got the infinite duress, and now Sejuani. Oh, Dabber is gonna get taken down by Sano. Oddly enough, Ash was the last person to hit Pyke. But yeah, Draguel not really able to have much of an impact this game. We got the Dawning Shadow being used. just to try and push him off the turret. But yeah, that's gonna be Chemtech's sole point here for the side of JCfanclub, and that healing and shielding power, Warwick, Draven are gonna absolutely love this perk. The teleport here by Metaphor. He's got a... Yeah, Sejuani, unfortunately, just a big health bar. Yeah, almost goes down here, but there's no real like percent health damage for the Sejuani right now, so. And Dragoel just gonna be taken down. Yeah, the Viego not really working as intended. Didn't get the lane he wanted. Oh, Dabber here might be in a bit of trouble, but we're able to dodge out of the way of the Enchanted Crystal Arrow, and yeah, that's just another 2 for 0. And now Draven on 2+ items, working on some magic resist because he knows this CC and stuff is the only thing that can really kill him. So if he gets a Quicksilver Sash, he's basically free. Yeah, that's gonna be a Rift Herald taken by Larry. Yeah, Velka's doing a decent amount of damage. Now we're working towards... I'm not too sure what we're working towards. Yeah, no. Forcing a 5v5 when you're down 1 billion gold and your carries don't do any damage is not the ideal chutzpah that people look for. Looks like the Stride Breaker finished here for Warwick as Tiamat item of choice. And Larry building up his Black Cleaver. We got Swift Marchers now for Pike. So he's really fast. And the slows really don't bother him that much. Okay, we got a Ruinous Otacon. That could be pretty disgusting with all that shielding and healing. Looks like Metaphor is going to clear out the wave and top side. We're looking to set up. Dragoel isn't at the point where you can fight this Warwick. Okay. Sejuani here looking for a play on Dars. Ooh, okay, Dar's not able to make it through that, but that is going to give over the Otacon. So we do get, what do we get? Diego gets a little bit of GP, but yeah, we're going to lose the Otacon, and Draven's going to get even stronger. Okay, they do get an objective bounty in the mid lane though, so that's going to be a little bit of extra money given back to the team. And they might even get one bot lane too. So, not the worst play, but now there's a lot of looks like Draven has another 1300 gold. That's the QSS finish, so like we said, it was gonna be, I think we're going Mercurial Scimitar on Draven just to have that cleanse to be able to keep fighting and not have to worry about the Sejuani or the Cassiopeia ultimate. Okay, well, Mimi gonna take about 40% of her life, and JR gonna get pulled over the wall. Okay, gonna get a nice stun, but able to disengage pretty well. Dars is level 15. That's Chemtech Soul here on the line for JCfanclub. Can JR manage to get a smite in? Looks like no team's gonna be we're just fighting around it. We're dropping the Herald mid. Dar's gonna be the one focused. But yeah, Cedric. Woo! Cedric able to just live steal up. That's a 5-for-1 plus soul. I don't know if it's winnable anymore. The Draven is so fat. Metaphor also doing so much damage. Yeah. It took so long to kill the Warwick. Now that's the Chemtech Soul. Now Warwick is gonna be so tanky now. Dar's picking up the MR boots. Upgrade those. And looks like we got a last whisper now. Picked up here by Cedric. So Sejuani, the only one building yeah. A little bit of armor isn't really gonna do much anymore. Jack showed the next item here for Mr. Larry. Pantheon knows his role. He knows his job is just to be a stun bot. Keep the Draven as safe as possible. Draguel gonna be in danger. Already down to half. We have the Baron spawning pretty soon. Okay. Looks like we're gonna get a shield bow here, I think, yeah, for Viego. A JR going down here would be pretty bad. Yeah, that's a godlike metaphor. Gasupia stuck bot lane pushing, and that's just gonna be the Baron. And it's a Chem Soul team with Baron plus Ruinous. Velka's not 3.5 items. That's another 1,200 gold for Metaphor. Oh, we sold. Okay, looks like now we're getting maybe. I'm not too sure what we're getting. Probably just gonna be a def cap. Either that or we're working on an hourglass.
Retribution is at hand.
But now we got the Noxian War Marchers here for Draven. So every time he hits, he's going to get a movement speed buff. It's going to be very hard to catch. Plus he has that cleanse. Dar's still on 2 items. Now we're just setting a trap. Because we know that red buff looks tasty. Looks like they realize this is the 3rd item here for Reg. We're gonna give up this bot inner turret. There's no point in trying to fight for it. Draguel here almost gets spotted by Soma. Soma gets rooted by Senna. Metaphor does so much damage. And that's gonna be JR just melting with the Wombo. And yeah, Reg here really not having a fantastic game. Gets a good 4-man stun, but Draguel Not gonna be able to carry. We get the stun onto Sano Bros. Mimi also gonna be going down. Soma tanking the turret, but he's so tanky, it just doesn't matter. We've got some life here in the series. We're not gonna get 3-0'd. We are here to come back, baby. All right. Well, that was interesting. All right, here we go. Oh. So we got the draft up for game number 4. We got Love You on red side, so hopefully we're gonna get a few better picks, because I don't know what that blue side draft was, but Viego mid, Casio top. It didn't work out as intended, but the Warwick is out of the pool now, so if you ban the Gangplank and the Fiora, technically there's no goated Dars champions left in the pool for Dars to play. They spent so much time trying to shut down Dars that Cedric had already won bot lane. They weren't even trying to kill him in team fights. They almost got him, but he was able to just live steal up. Waiting on them ready checks. I mean, to be fair, Love You was up 2-0. So they had space to kind of throw some games. And hopefully we're gonna see a little bit of a better draft from Love You here in game number 4. I think maybe we got like a little bit nervous pause. No, looks like we have the ready check coming in from Love You. Let's hit the score real quick. Alright, here we go. Getting into the game. Sorry, getting into the draft here for game number 4. Let me fix up. Oops. There we go. Champion bans are so huge. What are we gonna see in terms of bans? Are we gonna see any adaptations? Are we gonna see an early Fiora ban? Well, looks like we're gonna keep the Kog'Maw, Vayne, Gangplank bans as staples. What is left in terms of the jungle pool? I mean, what, are we just playing Vi Wukong? Because pretty much all the tank jungles are gone. Skarner's permabanned. Oh, no, looks like it's JC's turn to play the Xin Zhao. And now it's going to be eliminated. Alright, looks like we're going to get JR more than likely on a Wukong. Good matchup into the Xin Zhao. Able to duel him throughout most parts of the game. And we get the Jhin here for Sano Bros. Not a very aggressive AD carry, but kind of just cool, calm, and collected, playing in the backline. Looks like Metaphor wants to get in on that Tristana gaming early. Alright, we got Lulu and Tristana locked in here for JC. Probably going to be Tristana mid. Echo gets locked in here. Well, more than likely we see a Fiora ban. Yep. And, I mean, what's left in the tank? I mean, we played the Gwen. We played the Warwick. We played the Gnar. I don't think Dars plays. I think here you ban what? You ban Lux? No. What do you ban here? I mean, it's Mimi, so you're banning Enchanters. Lulu's gone. Nami's gone. Santa's gone. Seraphine? No, I guess it's just gonna ban Emilio. So can probably just easily default to Seraphine. Yep. All right, and then there's not much left in the pool for Mimi. Let's see what JC finish off their team comp with. They are kind of lacking magic damage. I mean, there's no tank here on the side of Love You. So, oh, looks like it's going to be Cedric's Tristana. Okay, Metaphor taking the Akali into the Echo. All right, so we finally have an assassin. We have the assassin. YOLO, Cholo, Bolo. I don't think Gwen would be good for the Love You comp. And Bessa here locked in here for Dars. Okay, so we are just playing pure dive. I'll have Lulu for backup. But I mean, Lulu Tristana is a pretty good bot lane when it comes to zoning in on someone. Okay, we're gonna get the Poppy, because, yeah, well, I mean, look at all those dashes. Reg is on Pupe support. Poppy duty, sorry. Oh, alright, let's get a quick 3-minute ad while we wait. And we'll start the prediction for game number 4. Alright, predictions are up for game number 4. Alright. Sorry, I turned the mic off while I was typing because, well, late game. JCfanclub's team comp looks kind of disgusting, but I mean, Poppy, Wukong, Seraphine, that's pretty hard to get through. Yeah, Echo's gonna have a hard time. Normally Echo likes trying to assassinate people. I think Echo might be the one getting assassinated this game. The only real targets is like Lulu. Welcome back from the ads, ladies and gentlemen. Reminder, the prediction's still going on for a few minutes. Make sure to use up your channel points if you want to win some bonus points. And some cool redeems coming in for you guys shortly. Stay tuned for all that action. About a minute left until we get into the game. Reminder, remember, if you are enjoying what you are watching, a simple follow helps a lot. If you got your primer and you don't know what to do with it, it always helps the channel out. You can always check out YouTube if you want daily uploads every day at 10 a.m. Alright, time to mute the music. Time to get into the in-game overlay. Because we got our booty sway. Alright. We got Cosmic Defenders, In Zhao, Empyrean, Akali, Omega Squad, Tristana, Cafe Cuties, Lulu, Dumpling, Darling, Seraphine, Maker, Jin, True Damage, Echo, Volcanic, Wukong, and Astronaut, Pape. Alrighty. It's time to get into the game, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what that means. We got that action. Alright, double defensive starts, double Gust Watcher Hatchling. Things are... Akali taking an aggressive start here instead of a Doran's looking to do the damage. Alright, Soma might be in a little bit of trouble. Ooh, okay. Nice 5-point strike to kind of a little bit of a disrespect. Little bit of a disrespect trying to cheese kill Mr. Soma. No offensive wards or defensive wards have been placed. So it looks like we're going to get a standard bot to top clear for Mr. Soma. And we're going to get a top to bot clear for JR. Looking to influence that Jin lane. Or maybe make things happen in the mid lane. Draguel starting his W means that he's not going to have much fighting presence here at the level 1. So here we go. Oh, Metaphor gonna take a turret shot here. That kind of hurts. Poppy denying a little bit of CS here. Early parts of the mid lane. The Deadly Flourish gonna land. We got a double B drop. The flash from Sano with the rocket. Not gonna be enough. We got the exhaust from Mimi onto Cedric right away. The shield here from Lulu gonna be enough. And now, oh, Sano looking to maybe make a comeback here. Ooh, the flash. Perfectly on the frame. And make sure that the wind becomes lightning does not land. Mimi with a very clutch play here. But the big problem is the Seraphine now has no summoners. So if she gets jumped on, she might just be dead. Okay, JR looking to make something happen. Ooh, Sano gonna get taken low. But that's gonna be first blood for the Jhin. That's gonna be really good. At least Cedric got to hell this flash. But I'm surprised Wukong didn't really lose any momentum from that. He did 4 camps, he ganked, and now he's a camp ahead in terms of pathing. Even having taken the Scuttle Crab. A Metaphor building a small lead. The thing to understand with Jhin, as a Jhin without flash, it's very easy to kill. So we'll have to see if Xin Zhao visits bot lane before that flash comes back up. So what Darz has to do is he sees the hero presence, he has to wait because he can't overexert himself. Because if that hero presence is active and he tries to use one of his movement abilities, he kind of gets clustered. Okay, Cedric able to do a lot of damage. Gets that reset on the rocket jump with the max stack explosives charge. And it's gonna be enough. And Bobby's starting to run low on mana. Here, Reg found mana, has a hard time fighting back. Okay, that shield. Looks like we're gonna be, oh, not gonna use the shuriken backflip. Okay, looks like JR wants to get a sneaky gank, but instead just gonna ward the wolves. And that's Cedric with a solo bolo. Blue team taking the Chemtech Drake. Cedric now 2-1. All the action has come from the bot lane. Okay. Mimi gonna look to try and get a beat drop, but it looks like we're gonna abandon the plans to try and steal the grubs. We're gonna go 0-2 in objectives, and looks like JR gonna abandon the hope to try and get something done here. Cedric comfortably working towards his Yuntals. And yeah, Draguel kind of falling short. Two games in a row so far. I don't know if the Akali versus Echo matchup is supposed to be super hard, but we got the turtle port from Ambessa. Looks like she's going Sundered Sky first. No, I think this is Spear of Children. It's just a grass v grass tank booty slap. Alright, and Ambessa starting to win out on these trades. Yeah, that's a BF sword to a pickaxe, so far, I don't know if the game plan from Love You is just to scale. The Encore is gonna miss. And that's JR just dead here. And now Mimi should be dead too. We have the lethal tempo. And that's a triple kill. And now Cedric is really starting to snowball. Yeah, Sano not having that great of a game. Now down about 1,000 plus gold. Metaphor losing a trade in the mid lane. Oh, Echo gets a little bit of recompense. And Reg is out of mana again. Now we got Wild Arrows plus Triple Dagger here. Looks like Titanic gonna be the item of choice here for Xin Zhao. He understands that he just has to survive. So Titanic into Sundered Sky, gonna be very tanky. And I Love You not playing very well these last two games. Playing with a dominant control games 1 and 2. But games 3 and 4, something must have happened. They're dropping the ball pretty hard. In what was supposed to be a very dominant matchup for the side of Love You. Okay, oh. Draguel here investing his flash. Okay. And it looks like we're gonna trade Grubs for Dragon, but that's gonna be the Feats of Warfare and the Feats of Monster Slaying just taken here. Once again, JCfanclub controlling the objectives and kind of just having fun with it at the end of the day. Dar's also having a pretty good game on the Ambessa. The Encore, that's a nice play. But JR gonna go down. Dragwell forced to can't touch me. The Chrono Shift coming back, but that's Cedric dominating. Now we've got the current call is not off cooldown. Ambessa looking to abuse Poppy. And Reg starting to lose out on these trades. Ambessa has the passive armor pen and the healing. So once that Sundered Sky comes through, Ambessa gonna be really comfortable. Asino Bro might be able to take another plate for himself. But oh.
Turret plate will fall soon.
Oh, okay. At least JR able to confirm the kill here with his Sundered Sky. It's gonna be 2 plates though. Now the plates have fallen. Metaphor went a Storm Surge first. Interesting choice. Different than the Lich Bane start we saw here from Dragwell in game number 1. Endeavor with the Endeavor with the Moonstone Renewer. Alright, now it's just on gonna work towards not too sure. I think we're going Infinity Edge with Berserker Greaves. Cedric doing a lot of damage. Mimi forced a flash here to get away from Soma. Oh, Metaphor gonna miss the 5-point strike here. And Cedric able to take a turret for himself. Build up his lead even more. Still about 2100 right now. Cedric gonna gladly take some mana because the Akali in the mid lane can't really do much with mana at the end of the day. Looks like they are on vision. We're gonna rocket jump over the wall to clear the wave. The current call has been summoned. And JR not gonna be able to find an opportunity to use the Cyclone. Oh, game lagging a little bit. And the Rift Herald has spawned. Looks like we've got ourselves an Ocean Rift again. So we got our juicy fruit, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Now Kali might be in a little bit of trouble. Okay. Oh, okay, well, that's a nice follow-up from the side of Love You. Sano does burn all his summoners, and it does cost Echo his flash, but he does get a little bit of funny money. Help him get a little bit back into this lane. Rocket Belt Echo, not the strongest build. Alright, Tristana taking yet another turret. Though that's almost an Infinity Edge finish. Dar's just having fun. Gonna need to build his Sundered Sky soon. And AJ are having a good game so far, but bot lane showing signs of a weakness. Are we just out of good champions to play? Is that what's going on? 'Cause we're just blind picking Jhin for fun at this point, right? I mean, the Varus and the Ezreal are still on the table. Alright, that's gonna be Ocean Soul points taken. We're trading it for the Herald. There's a lot of standing gold here on the side for both teams. But 3 grubs apiece means that the Herald is not very, very dangerous. Okay, looks like we are going... what is that item? Cooldown reduction. Are we going Cerelia's Grudge? I mean, it'd be a little insane. Dabber here might get caught out. Oh, the frames are dropping, but Sano looks like he's got almost a killing blow here onto Cedric. Let's see what happens when the screen unfreezes. Spectator client. Come on, spectator. Come on, spectator. Come on, spectator. You can do it. You can do it. Come on, spectator. Come on, spectator. You can do it. You can do it. Come on, spectator. No? Do you guys want us to reload? Are we just reloading? Alright. We'll be right back momentarily. Looks like the spectator client had a bit of a spaz attack. Won't be too long, guys. We're going to get back right in for you. Never know how long these little freezy pops last, so can never be too sure. Can I get back into the game? All right. All right. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes it happens. Okay, Reg, we're gonna try and win a 1v1. Pushing Dars away here. And, yeah, now we'll have the visual bug, so the turrets look like they're alive. The Serpent's Fang gives cooldown reduction? Huh? Wait, what was the glowing mode for? I'm so confused. I guess we just sold the glowing mode. Hey guys, sorry. Objective timers are back up. Alright. Okay, we've got the Infinity Edge now done for Tristana. We're working on the, probably the Navori Flicker Blades, because that item is pretty damn OP, giving Tristana a lot of jumps, a lot of explosive shots. And I believe this is a Ruinous Otacon? Yeah, looks Ruinous to me. I think purple is Ruinous, orange is Voracious. Okay, Metaphor getting dove here by Draguel. Okay, looks like we're gonna use our resources. Make sure we kill. Make sure we kill off Metaphors. And looks like this Ruinous is just gonna go over. We're getting the teleport though, so it looks like we want to try and fight it. We are getting Draguel's teleport. Oh, we do get the ultimate onto the Xin Zhao, and it looks like Dars is gonna get stuck in the CC chain lock. So, it might be Jover. But we're still up 3 dragons. 3 items now on the Poppy, though. She's, I'm surprised. Yeah, Metaphor's getting caught out. Pretty bad here for JCfanclub. Losing the Otacon when you have 3 dragons is always a feels bad man moment. And, yeah, Poppy doesn't really have to care about Akali. Someone here forced away. Metaphors now might be in a little bit of trouble. Draguel looking to find people. But we don't have much damage here on the Tristana yet. And yeah, we're fighting without our super fat AD carry. Dabber getting caught out. Not willing to flash. So Soma had to kill himself. It is a little bit unfortunate. Dars was having a good early game, but now kind of just walked up, got stunned, got killed, and it happened 2 times in a row. I'm surprised we see the Yomus out of, I would have much preferred to see an Infinity Edge from Jhin. I feel like that item would have been a little more appropriate. Now Poppy doesn't even have to build magic resistance because she doesn't have to care about doesn't have to care about the Akali. As anyways, even with no MR, I think the Poppy wins the 1v1, even when like half health. So yeah, Dars with no sustain in his kit, it makes it hard. Without that Sundered Sky, it makes it hard to play through a Sunfire Thornmail Poppy. Especially in trades. Soma here, gonna get found out by Draguel, but Draguel just gonna give a little love tap on them cheeks and walk away. Alright, Mimi gonna land a beat drop, gonna root up Soma. And we're looking to close the gap. Gonna drop the parallel convergence onto the ground, but we're not gonna make anything happen with it. Here we go. We need Cedric in these team fights. Here. And that's what I'm talking about. Love you now able to get stuff done. They kill Draguel. And, I mean, Soma's fairly chunky, so because we don't have any crit on Jhin, not able to get stuff done. Yeah, Yeah, once we finish that armor pen item on Tristana, this Poppy is gonna start to melt. I would have loved to see a Flicker Blade, but unfortunately, I think because you build Yuntal, you can't build Flicker Blade anymore. I just love the ability to be able to get the resets and stuff, to see Tristana just hopping over, like she unchained. Alright, the Tristana did finish the third item. Yeah, Sano is pretty far behind. Honestly, would love to see the plated steel caps on more members, because the auto attacks from Jin and Wukong pretty impactful at this part of the game. I'm surprised that both Soma and Dars have not finished their boosts yet. I need to get a little bit more of that chunky monkey status, if you get what I mean. We almost have, I think this is Redemption here being built for Lulu. So the shields are gonna start being pretty important, but Daver's gotta stop getting caught out. Man's been playing like he's Kazante or 19 item horn. But it's just a little squishy Lulu. Alright. Looking at the money, there's about 1,600 gold for Dars to spend. Let's see what we end up getting. Metaphors takes about 30%. Looks like we're going, I think, Death Stance or... Okay, so Mertrez because of the CC, and we built the, what is the hell is this called? The Steel Sigil? I didn't even know it had a name, I'll be honest. But hey, I mean, if this Akali gets off in team fights, kind of like we saw Draguel misplay using the Chrono Shift before the boomerang, the Shuriken backflip times out, then there's not much that Echo can do. You got his Seekers now, but so does Akali. So assassinating these assassins might be just a little bit harder. Let's look at the money, no me. Now working towards the large rod portion of this item. Be able to turn it as fast as possible. Okay. Yeah, Dart should just be on split pushing duty. You can give up a dragon. Oh, that is Baron though. But Poppy does find him, so we are just gonna be able to take another dragon for essentially free. Cedric is a little bit low. He's the one tanking the Baron. Yeah, we're starting to tie up the dragon score. The value from these dragons don't really matter till we hit the soul, I'll be honest. But we're just losing tempo as JC, but JC know that if they lose this game, they're out. There's no third place match. Okay, we got fights on all sides. Mimi's trying to get away. JR's trying to close the gap. And the curtain call is just not going to find anyone. Actually just aggroes the blue buff. So we trade Metaphor for Mimi. But a lot of flashes were... everything was burned outside of Metaphor summoners. And there's not much left in the tank. Cedric doesn't even have the opportunity to try and heal himself. Ooh, wow. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, Tristana with no access to healing right now. Kind of just getting chunked. Yeah. Larry did a really good job absorbing all those ultimates. Love You spent all their engage and potential finishing damage trying to kill the Zinzal. They burned the Zinzal's flash, which is great, but they didn't really get anything. Now Bobby working towards the Randuins. It looks like we are probably getting a Flicker Blade here from the side of Cedric. I don't know what that Zeo could be. Unfortunately, the Tiamat, the Titanic is going to aggro the Baron, so Soma's gonna take some damage to the face. Draguel, unfortunate, gonna get executed by Metaphors, and that's really big. Because, okay, Wukong. We try to get on Reg. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, okay, I mean, I guess if we're just gonna run into the Jhin bullets and commit suicide, might as well just lose the game. Reg putting on one hell of a show this game. The damage sponge of a lifetime. And yeah, that's gonna be a disappointing end to the series. It looked like a nice front to back. Kinda just went down the shitter. And Love You gonna claim victory from the jaws of defeat. And that's a 3-1 advancement. Love You going to advance to the finals to play versus the winner of DH, the Lulu Hounds versus Ninetale Fox Void. Watch that match Sunday at 6:30. I think, yeah, Sunday at 6:30. So thank you to Jodas for co-streaming with me. It was a lot of fun. I think we gave the viewers what they wanted, like double perspective if you wanted to watch it in English or in French. I had a lot of fun. Great first stream together experience. As always, the VOD for you Love You players is going to be up tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern downtime or standard time, whatever the fuck time we're at. Anyways, yeah, thank you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. Hopefully my casting was on par and good. And if you liked it, remember to leave a follow or even go check out the YouTube. We're getting close to it. We're working on 1,000 subscribers. So some love would be awesome if you could show me some. Be my dream to monetize my YouTube channel someday. Work really hard for it. But hey, on that note, I'll probably see you guys maybe next week. We might, maybe next week, maybe this weekend, we might have some more GGL streams, but I don't think I'm going to get to co-cast the other semifinals. I'll ask Kenal, but I'm not sure it's going to happen. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and as always, we'll see you in the next one. Ciao, bye!